This is Dungeon Not Included, the actual play podcast for the adventurous listener. You are listening to our game of Bulldogs, a sci-fi adventure RPG from Galileo Games. Brennan is your GM and host, Frank plays Sticky, Alex plays Graucom McGruff, and Red plays San Ming. Our theme music is by Seamus Ronan.
Last time on Dungeon Not Included, Stick and San hired Zagog to go on a simple mission to pick up medical supplies, which of course became a heist movie. I think we got it. So yeah, this we're planning our heist now. We're going to try to figure out how to get this stuff and help Graucom.
We're getting stuff.
I think you guys had planned to do the old double cross on Lucky is what you were planning on doing.
That's right. Yeah. We're going to screw Lucky, possibly with the help of Dr. Locke. I don't remember if we ever landed on where he is, but we'll I guess play to find out today.
All right.
Heck yeah.
So possibly with the help of Dr. Locke. Yes. Dr. Locke may help you, may give you some well-needed flashback scenes when we're doing the actual heist.
Doing the prep.
Yeah, my absolute favorite part is that although we've got the plan together, one of the two aspects is yet to be determined because we know it's going to be. This is the part where we find out screwing up was always part of the plan.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, you do have Stan with you, who was Lucky's enforcer and bodyguard.
Who's a greedy bastard, and it was not hard to convince him to join us.
That is true. That is true.
And nothing could possibly go wrong about that.
That's right.
Absolutely not.
I think we should question what could possibly go wrong, because that always makes everything go right.
You have a contingency plan for that. That's all you got to do. So, where are you going to be doing this double cross on Lucky? In his office, or are you going to try to lure him to a third location?
I think what would be fun, because we already did the legwork to get that information, is we know that there's like a location where the corporation or whatever is producing all the medical supplies we're looking for, and they somehow deliver it to Dr. Locke, but Dr. Locke gets like the worst of that, whatever is coming in, and only by the machinations of Lucky. Somehow he's getting this little clinic, the I guess busted medical equipment and the almost rancid medicine. I don't know. There's a term for it.
Medicine.
There is a term for it that's like, oh God, my wife told me it just the other day. It's date checking something. It's when you like sell something that's like a week before it expires, and it's enough to last a month. Where like you are effectively selling expired stuff. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I assume. The way Lucky gets Locke his material. So somewhere in that transit where the corporation is giving Lucky's crew Locke's shipment, that's where we want to like lure Lucky into a double cross.
All right. That seems like a plan to me.
Yeah.
How are you guys set up around this location? It is a small, what looks like, body shop, auto body shop, but is in fact a warehouse for Lucky's illicit goods.
Zagog have any ideas on where he or how he wants to, quote, blend in?
Well, I probably don't blend in very well, but so yeah, I'm probably not even going to try to blend in because Zagog's pretty straightforward. So I will just be in the warehouse, like waiting for this guy.
Okay, so you're gonna break into the warehouse and wait for him.
Yep. Well, do we have to break in since we have his henchman, his mall with us?
Oh yeah, Stan can get you in there for sure.
Yeah.
So you're inside. Stan is got guns, so he's willing to sit up outside and cover the area.
Okay, so I already see how like the seeds of how this failure was always part of the plan thing comes in. So like there's like maybe a side scene where Stick is talking to San. All right, right now, Zagog, who has literally no chill, who was definitely with us earlier when we met Lucky, is walking into the drop-off point and is quite obviously here to cause trouble. Now, you think we just gave away our hand in this, but no. What's happening is Lucky thinks he knows. Sorry, there's a phone going off. Let me turn that off. Wow.
That's in canon. Somebody's
Oh yeah,
trying to
definitely.
hit their phone.
So what's really going off? My pager's going off. So what's actually going to happen is Zagog is going to be the obvious threat that Lucky thinks we're doing, but in reality, what we're really doing, and I'm just going to kind of like jumble up in myself, just to like get really meta about the heist plan we've got going, too meta. And yeah, I'm just going to keep explaining that to San without actually explaining anything because I really don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, San is very confused and doesn't understand either, but that's okay because it's a bad plan, or it's an overcomplicated plan at the very least.
So what are you doing? Are you just nodding and being like, mm-hmm,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, Sticky. Whatever you say.
All right. Well, one of the things that you did do with your plan is say that everyone is a scumbag. So that means that, you knew that Lucky was a scumbag, but that means also that the people that are delivering this stuff are also scumbags. And of course, you guys are scumbags. So
yeah.
I guess it really is dependent on the company you keep on. Sun is not looking good.
Yeah, you're hanging out with Sticky. That's some of that gets on you. That's the way it is.
It's disgusting. I don't
the reason
know
I call it Sticky.
I don't know how he gets this sticky, and I don't want to know how he gets this sticky.
That's right. There's a lot of non-disposable hand wipes involved, and marmalade.
Oh
Marmalade.
God!
Yeah,
it's a marmalade for sticky.
Marmalades and honey. So.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. So let's get this plan in action. Zagog, what are you doing when you walk in? Lucky is there. The guys delivering the stuff are just arriving.
I'm just gonna come in and find some place to sit down. Walk over there with my walking sword, and I will acknowledge everyone because I'm not rude. But I'll just find some place out of the way and just sit down and wait.
All right. Yes, Lucky and this other guy are now staring at you.
Okay, I'll pull out my book of the Red Path and start reading scripture to myself. Like I'm completely nonplussed by them, and it's almost like I'm just sitting on a park bench and just waiting.
All right. So that distraction is going great.
Right.
Sticky and San, what are you doing to take advantage of this?
All right, so I think definitely we don't have enough resources to like do anything clever like or awesome like buy him out or like bribe everyone else, but we do have enough. I think with Zagog keeping everybody busy, we can probably, you and I, San, can probably steal the shipment without it being obvious that it's you and I who's doing it.
Okay, that makes sense.
All right.
Yeah, so while they're like aghast at this guy just fucking sitting in their secret warehouse, We can sneak in behind and take this shipment.
Okay. That sounds like probably larceny.
Oh,
I got
God.
it.
I don't have that at all.
Do you have
All
any
right.
stealth?
I got it. So maybe just some help depending on how this goes south, if it goes south.
Yeah, if you stick with sticky, you'll be fine.
And I got a 2.
Oh, a big 2.
Ooh,
All
It's a
right.
solid 2.
it's a solid 2.
Yeah. It's a 2 to be proud of.
It's a 2. That right there, that's a 2, all right.
Yeah. If one of my children brought home that 2, I would pat them on the head and tell them, well done.
All right. They also got a 2. So
Yep.
you're going to succeed in your larceny, but something's going to go wrong for you at the same time.
Okay. The person who we're stealing the shipment from recognizes that it is me and confronts me about it. Like he knows that he sees that I'm taking it, right? And he confronts me about it. So I'm going to say
the guy who's with the truck, basically.
Yeah, the guy driving the truck.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh hey man, I'm here with Lucky sent orders. We're gonna put the screws to Dr. Locke. He's not paying enough, so this shipment's gonna disappear, if you know what I mean.
And he looks at you and he's like, aren't you that famous or Semonite hero?
That's right. I am.
What are you doing down here in this slum? You should be living it up.
You know what? I think the same thing. Yeah, I deserve it. Where's my medal?
Well, I saw you get one on the vid screen.
Oh yeah, that's right. But where's my medal? I don't remember where I put it. Because I drank so hard, right, buddy? You know how it is. Drinking and driving. Gotta go. Lucky. Locke really wants this. No, Lucky. I was right the first time. Lucky wants his shipment.
Is that in character?
Yeah, totally.
Just a bunch of gibberish and then drive off.
Yeah. So there's, I guess, something that goes wrong is that at least there's a witness that I was involved in taking this.
Well,
yeah, if you were trying to
definitely.
get away clean without the witness recognizing you, that's definitely a good enough complication.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you take the truck, you start backing it out. What are you up to, son?
I presume I'm gonna be on the truck in case we need to stab anybody. I'm security.
Okay.
Just in case we need to stab someone.
Well,
Speaking of
listen, I don't shoot people, so stabbing's about the only thing I got.
It's
True.
a commendable vocation to be stabby.
Yeah, so speaking of stabbiness, we've got Zagog hanging out with Lucky and his contact, his medical supply contact. They hear the truck leaving and they suddenly bolt up and start to head for the door. What are you going to do?
Okay, I'll stand up and say, stop. And if I get their attention, I will unwrap my walking blade. And then I will say the howler chases, says the Book of Scar. Are you the hound or the prey? And I'll start running after them with this sword.
I think
So
that
I'm
would
just gonna-
scare me.
Yes, I'm just going to basically chase them with this sword. And, not really to murder them, because that'll come later for dessert. But right now, it's just basically me trying to harry them and to fluster them and to make them do foolish things. So maybe it's a provoke.
Sounds like a provoke.
Okay. I will roll my provoke because I can.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a 1.
You rolled rapport.
Oh,
No wonder you got a 1.
Even better.
You know what? They are both fair, so it's the same roll. So you want me just to keep this roll, and I'll
That's totally fine.
Then I'll wrestle with how to make this thing better.
I do like the fact that this is your way of having rapport with someone.
Yes, exactly. It works out the same way. There's always a fight. No, that wouldn't really fit. You know what? I'm just going to let that one ride. Sometimes you need to fail if you're going to fail. And I'm just going to let it ride with my 1. It's a solid 1.
It's a solid 1. Solid.
Yeah.
That's a solid 1.
Yeah.
I'm proud of that one.
Yeah. This is a 1 I would hang on the wall. I'm putting this. Oh.
And they get a 2.
Oh, that hurt.
Victory.
That hurt. That's okay. That's okay.
So you come chasing after them. The one guy, the supplier, pulls out a gun and takes a couple of shots at you, but they both run for the door rather than running away from you.
Fair enough. Have they made it through the door?
They've made it. Yeah, one of them will have made it through the door before you can reach them.
Okay, fair enough. I'll wait for my next shenanigans. My next round of shenanigans.
All right, so Sticky and San, you see coming running out of the building is the supplier and Lucky and Zagog chasing them with a big sword.
Okay, I do another meta explanation to San. And at this point, I don't know if this is a flashback. Actually, I don't think these should be flashbacks. I think these should be happening in media res.
Okay.
Being shot at. I'm explaining.
Why don't you do it where it's like a freeze frame, like the action stops, and then there's a voiceover.
I think that's what Sticky thinks is happening, but in reality, we're being shot at.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, see, now Zagog is supposed to stop these guys from coming after us, but he's going to fail. And that's all part of the plan.
How is that part of the plan?
I can't tell you now. It's not going to be exciting until we find out at the end. Evasive maneuvers. I guess, San, maybe you're driving? You think that?
Probably, because you're the one
I'm the pilot, so...
Yeah.
Let's get them dice a-rolling, baby.
It sounds like Red is stalling to open up roll 20.
I have roll 20 open. You can see my icon. Head.
Still not 100% on that, but all right.
Oh, come on. Load, you piece of shit. A 2.
That's
Solid.
good. Yeah.
Okay, so you're wheeling it out, tires screeching as you pull out of the sort of loading bay area. But the guy who was driving the truck has jumped up onto it and is now climbing towards the driver's side door, shouting at you.
Okay.
Yeah, he can shout.
Is he just shouting at me?
Well, he's climbing towards you right now.
Uh-huh.
I can take a shot at him.
That works.
Let me take a shot at him to get... I'm not really trying to hurt him, but I'm trying to get him to realize this is just a job. And that's a 2, of course. We don't really need to roll for the rest of this game.
Yeah. Listen, that's a good number. That's a great one.
All right. And he also has a 2, so you wing him, but you don't really do much damage.
Oh, that's great, because I was actually aiming for less than winging him, so that the fact that I actually hit him was like, oh, yes. Sorry. Whoops. No, perfect. All right, good. So I think the plan is to make it to the white elephant. we in the White Elephant? No, we're in our ship. We're in a different ship because I think Graucom's team is on the White Elephant. Is that
Yes,
correct?
that's correct.
Yeah. Okay. So making it to our ship.
Yeah, your rental.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to just start tearing off down the street. Zagog, these other two run and jump in another vehicle and are starting to take off after the truck.
Can I murder their vehicle?
Yeah, give that sword roll a shot.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will kill their vehicle. And wow, we are consistent with these twos.
Yeah, so he's got a 2.
Now, I've got more than a 2 because I have a really big blade. Well, that only gives me an extra stress. I need something because I have a feeling you're going to roll another 2. You're too happy over there. You're getting deuce drunk. I can't have that.
Do a fate point.
Yeah. I'm just going to throw a fate point on it and just make it a 4, and just say that I'm battle scarred. So yeah, killing a vehicle is old hat.
Okay. Killing a vehicle is old hat to you.
Yes,
And you have a really big sword.
Yes, my walking sword.
Yeah. So you come charging up and you smash your sword into the side of the vehicle. It takes off, dragging you along by the sword, but it is spewing black smoke out the back, and looks like there's flames coming out of it. So it looks like something vital has been damaged.
Okay, fair enough. As long as I'm being dragged along, I'm fine with it. Again, other people would think this is a really exciting day. To Zagog, it's just a Monday. He's on the back of a car with flames shooting out. So yes, I'm golden.
All right. This is when, as expected by Sticky, Stan comes into play.
Okay.
With a 2.
Yeah, see? What is going on? Oh, roll 20 in your algorithm.
I know, right?
I'm looking at these rolls and they're not rolling the same thing. There's different combinations, but they all add up to 2, and I don't know how.
Nah, I think it has something to do with the. Did you ever see that movie, The Life of Pi? He was trying to figure out the Fibonacci code or whatever. That's what it is. It's we're getting deeper and deeper in the matrix.
Fibonacci has a code?
Yeah, against killing. And
he was trying to solve it so that he could murder somebody.
Yeah,
you just needed that version of that movie.
Yeah.
Wow. Very different than the movie I saw, but that's all right.
I've never seen it, so I'm just going to take you at face value.
The director's cut is very dark.
That's right.
All right. So he takes a shot. It bounces off the canopy right next to Lucky. Lucky, realizing he's being shot at, is now starting to weave. And so you're going to need to make a physique roll to hold on.
Whoa.
Well, that's no fun. Come on, Lucky. Be a good sport. Just get shot.
Let's see.
We've all had our turn. Now it's yours.
What is going on? Is a 1 good enough?
You're not thrown off, but you only got one hand on your sword now.
That's okay. That's all I need to kill. As long as one hand is on the sword, then I'm sure there's a proverb for that. Let me look it up. If
one
not,
hand on the sword, the other one on the holy book.
That's right. Exactly.
All right. So meanwhile, San, let me have a piloting check from you.
Yeah. I'm going to try and do what Lucky's doing, try and shake this guy off. With a 3. Hey, we got above the 2 threshold.
Hooray.
Yay.
And they got a 5.
God dang it.
What the hell, man?
I love it.
That's
All right.
messed up.
That's right.
All right. So this sputtering car is catching up to you because your truck is just accelerating really slowly.
Well, see, that's the thing. It has a greater mass, so an equal amount of force is only gonna. It doesn't help, you know?
Right. Lucky is leaning out of the car and he's firing at the tires on your truck, trying to cripple you.
Dude, come on, not cool.
Meanwhile, the other guy has climbed up to the driver's side door and is trying to, it is pulling it open.
I am gonna take my knife and stab him in the hand.
Oof,
Okay.
that would hurt.
Yeah.
And I'll
let's see how well
shoot out
that
the
does.
window.
That's a
Ooh.
4.
Okay.
She's
Well, that's-
slowly climbing.
Yeah.
We're getting up that ladder, y'all. We're gonna break
And
that glass ceiling.
I plan on shooting out the window
right.
at Lucky's vehicle.
Yay.
All right. The guy on the door got a 0.
Nice.
So that's
So you get him right in the hand,
Yeah.
and I
making him
assume
let
that
go.
makes him let go, yeah.
Yes. And he flies off the truck, screaming, "Oh!"
Oh,
He'll
wow,
be
a Wilhelm
fine.
scream.
Yeah.
A Wilhelm scream. Great.
Yeah. I
He'll be
like it.
fine. He only took 4 damage.
He's gonna be great. All right, I'm gonna
Right. Just
take a
walk off.
shot. I'll take it a shot at Lucky, mostly like suppression fire, and I'm gonna tell San, put your mask on so they don't recognize us. Way too late.
So take your shot at Lucky. You got a 3?
Yeah, 3.
Okay. See if Lucky can duck back inside the vehicle fast enough to avoid getting hit. He got a 1, so you got him in the arm as he was
Nice.
ducking back inside the vehicle.
Okay, good. Yeah, and like I said, I'm trying not to actually hurt him that much. We've got a thing going on. All right.
Are you and Lucky like hooking up? Because that's what it
He
sounded
wishes.
like.
He wishes. He's often wished.
That's right. He wants some of that
I
marmalade.
think you mean you are Lucky.
No, I definitely mean Lucky. I've got I'm a big deal.
All right. So Lucky is no longer firing at the tires at the moment.
Good.
What are you going to do, Zagog? Being
May I
dragged along the
climb?
street.
Yeah, may I climb into the vehicle with Lucky?
Yes.
I will do that then.
Okay. That will be an athletics check.
That is my favorite role. Let's see. Here we go.
A 0.
Woo!
It's a strong Z. That is a start. It is not necessarily where I'm going to end. It is a start.
Okay, because with a 0, you're falling off the car.
Yeah. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to spend my last fate point because I'm been forged by the struggle, and this is definitely a struggle.
It is
And-
indeed.
And I will roll this. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to roll it. I'm just going to use it and just add 2 to it
Yeah.
to give myself 2 because this is terrible.
Okay. So you've climbed up the sword and have gripped hold of the side of the vehicle and are climbing inside into the back seat, basically, of their vehicle.
Okie dokie. And I will tell Lucky. I will say to Lucky, you should take us somewhere else. You want nothing, no part of that vehicle. And I'll look at him and I'll lean in and say, it's a double cross. And I'll wink.
This is all part of the plan.
All right. Well, let's actually have that rapport roll this time.
Okay, here we go. Get the rapport. I got a rapport. I'm gonna roll it, and I'm gonna get like 8 or 9. Oh yeah, I got a 1. Yeah, I'll take that one.
Now, here's the thing. Sticky's plan had an aspect on it called "Everybody's a Scumbag," which is in fact taggable for free.
Well, in that case, I will do so and tag that everyone's a scumbag. So I will use that as well, making him think, yeah, maybe it is.
And he got a -1, so you got 3. So you got 4. Your margin of success is 4.
Yeah.
So you do that, and Lucky suddenly thinks that something's going on that will be to his advantage.
Uh-oh.
And he says, all right. Just take us back to the office, to the driver.
Yes.
The driver's like, are you crazy? Driver. This is my stuff. And Lucky's like, something else is going on. There's more to this than it seems.
I had the perfect. All right, you know what? I just want to see how this plays out.
All right, so their car veers off.
Okay. So let's make it to our ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
With your gear. Are you just going to leave Zagog behind?
That's totally the plan now.
Are you saying we're ditching Zagog without paying him?
I'm packing up the ship as fast as I can, and I'm like, honestly, there was another part of the plan, but this works a lot easier for me.
Dude, don't you think that having a murder religion hacker Gorkin who we owe money to is a bad idea?
I gotta be honest. I don't get Zagog at all. We clearly have no money. I don't even know if he's interested in money. I have no idea what he did to Lucky back there. It seemed like Lucky was driving when they steered off. Did he threaten him? Did he proposition him? I don't know. There's too many unknowns in this, and not like the unknown that we know about, which is part of the plan. This is just a whole other thing entirely. Listen, my plan did involve getting caught by Lucky at some point, and that doesn't seem like it's going to happen. So, where's Stan, by the way?
You don't know where Stan is.
Oh, man. Okay.
So not only are we missing the murder religion hacker Gorkin, we're also missing the Dolem who we promised we would take Lucky out for.
I mean, we could literally leave this planet behind and be ahead of the game. Come on, son. Let's do it. Let's do bad things.
I think...
Let's do bad things.
Listen, we've already done bad things. I'm not saying, this is a step too far. That's not what this is about. What I'm saying is this is going to cause problems for us in the future.
Oh, the future.
That is true.
That thing. Yeah. I always forget about that future thing. All right. We'll try the way the stupid plan was going to be. All right. So next we do this, and this is a montage. I'm going to open up comms with Lucky.
Okay.
Hey, Lucky. So it seems as if you've got my most loyal soldier with you.
If you mean the hacker Gorkin, yeah, he's with me.
Yeah. Well, I've got the entire shipment free and clear, loaded up in my vessel. So, in the sense of, camaraderie and our history together, why don't we make some sort of deal? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that at all.
He says, so it's a double cross, huh? You're going to steal from Lucky.
I guess not really. I mean, I did come here for this equipment. I just don't want to do your thing You know, I mean, you rough up your own medical camp. You don't need my help for that. I mean, you got my hacker Gorkin, and he's pretty much all my muscle. This little thing, I mean, she can't do much without a knife. And she lost her knife in that guy's arm.
No, I didn't.
Right? You didn't? No, she has her knife. If you need her knife, she could do that for you. But like, come on, man. We don't really need to do this. Let's just, let's figure out some new plan. Let's make a new deal.
All right, so make a rapport check.
Oh, God.
Oh.
I should have done that.
I guess actually you could do this as haggle if you want to.
I think I got rid of haggle for a while ago. So.
Yeah, you did.
Wow, you rolled, a 2.
Oh, a 2.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's solid.
That's not bad.
And every rapport has a relationship, and every relationship needs at least 2 people.
Yeah?
It's all in the book.
Jesus.
Lucky got a 5 on that one. Yeah.
All right, so what does he say his response to me? He
says, listen, Sticky, you and I go way back, which is why we know we can't trust each other.
Right.
I've got your guy, so bring back my equipment, or you're going to be in trouble.
That's where I'm going to start with the slow chuckle laugh. No, Lucky, you do not have me. I have you. The plan was to take you back to your warehouse and murder both of you. You're just driving me back to where I'm going to commit my crime.
You guys are at Lucky's office at this point.
Okay, this is what I will do to kind of like, put a point on it. I'm going to take the headrest out of the driver's seat and shove it through the back of his skull and just murder him in front of Lucky so that, it kind of underlines, italicizes, my intent.
Right.
So yes, I'm just gonna use the headrest, which by the way, in a lot of cars is actually used to break the windows if you wanted to pull it out and need it to get out of your car. Yeah, that's why they come out, so that you could actually break windows. But I'm gonna use it to basically break this guy's skull open so that we can see all the white meat.
All right.
Hey, Sticky, was this part of the plan?
I guess.
It's
all
happening,
right.
so it must
that's
be
a
part
fight
of
roll.
the plan.
All right, I will do a fighty roll, and I'll get a 4. That's what I'm good at.
You are good at it.
That's right. So, yeah, I'm not sure what the driver's got going on. Oh,
He's got a 2. Okay, so you get him, but you don't take him out.
okay. Oh, yeah,
but he's bleeding pretty bad.
And I would like to say something over the comms at this point, but like, actually, Zaga, this was not part of the plan at all. You were not supposed to attack anybody, buddy. This is all you. This is all you right now. Hey, Lucky, I apologize, and I am going to give you all your stuff back and never bother you again. Sorry about this. This is a problem that you have to deal with. Sorry. Bye.
Lucky says, don't worry about it. Stan's here. And you can see Stan walking up to the back of the car, Zagog.
Okay. I will
You could try to get out of the car and get your sword back if you wanted.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I was going to do. I was just going to get out, go get my sword.
Yeah.
And
it takes a couple of hard yanks, but it'll come out.
Okay. And I'm just waiting for these guys to react, or to skedaddle.
React.
I have an idea how to wrap this up, but I don't want to like overstep. So what are we
What's the idea?
What were you thinking?
So my thought was, at this point, actually before they attack Unlucky. I thought they were going to capture us, and I had an idea for that. So I think we can work these things together. So right now, over the cons, I want, in response to "Don't worry, Stan is here." Stick will say, "Stan's there, but he's the one who got us to backstab you."
Oh man!
So that the two of them point at each other basically for a little while. I'm hoping Stan goes down, more or less. I mean, he does or doesn't. Whatever happens, happens. But then my idea for making things go right with Lucky, if he survives it, is to give him back all his stuff. And I've got a plan for that.
Got a plan for that.
Wait, we got the heist done. What?
What are you doing?
Hold on. We don't have the heist done unless we kill Lucky right now, and that's just as bad as, abandoning Zagog on this planet with them. Like we gotta cover our tails, right?
Yeah, I guess we do.
A lot of this is like, what level of murder hobo are we? And if the goal is to just screw things up a little bit, but enough where we have plausible deniability, I think we can. I think I have an idea that might make this work. Again, I don't really know. Like, if we were playing a different game, we would. I'm just going to do it because this is stupid. I don't know. I think it's too meta for me to do this. My hope was, after we hand back all the medical equipment we stole, that Lucky would never let us get away with if we just stole it outright. We reveal that the unused aspect to the scene was something as simple as all part of the plan. And we hack the records of how Lucky gets these illicit shipments so that we could give the information to Dr. Locke so he could get his own stuff, thereby cutting Lucky out. And we could get our own stuff without having to steal them from Dr. Locke or Lucky.
Or Lucky.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that seems
pretty
reasonable.
Good. Yeah,
right.
I like that.
For that to work, we have to get caught and we have to give back all the stuff. And maybe the extra thing is blaming Stan, because Stan was not a loyal right-hand man.
Oh, poor Stan. This guy can't get a break.
Dude, he literally is a traitor.
Yeah, everyone's a scumbag. It's all
right.
in there.
Right. So Lucky gets out and says, and points at you, Zagog, and he says, "Stan, get this guy."
And then Stick says Stan, but Stan was on our side the whole time.
Lucky says, "What?" And Stan pulls out his guns and aims them at Lucky. What are you gonna do, Zagog?
Does Lucky have a gun out?
He has one in his hand. Yeah.
Gosh, maybe I should just chop up their guns.
Okay.
Make them fight it out.
Make them fight it out.
That makes it even better if we make this into a
Stan is
fight.
literally 9 feet tall.
Yeah.
This is not going to go well
Yes.
for Lucky.
You know what? Yeah. What I'll do then is I'll just take out Lucky or Stan's gun, just to give, to kind of give
Lucky a
little,
fighting chance.
yeah, to give it a little parody. Yeah, I'll just swipe at his gun and chop his gun in half.
We have a scene where Zagog looks over both of them, looks them up and down, and says, and decides that Stan needs to be leveled off a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
That's right. No one should have to go uphill to their death. That's what I
Right.
see.
You hack Stan's gun in half, which is easy for you to do because he's not expecting it.
Right. And then, after that, I'll just get in the car and drive away back over to the starport or wherever.
Putter away.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, so I'll just chop their guns and try to leave if there's
Okay.
a vehicle available.
Yeah, you can leave. And then you see Lucky actually putting his gun away and putting his hands out and talking to Stan as you go.
Oh, shit.
Mhm.
That's not great.
It
No.
could be.
You know
I
what?
think there's
This
enough
is
bad
good for the
blood there.
relationship, because what you need to move forward is basically to get all of the stuff out in the open. Stan's going to talk to Lucky. Lucky will talk to Stan, and they'll be like, you know what? I didn't know you felt that way, Stan. He's like, well, I do. I feel underappreciated. And he's like, you know what? Let's fix this. That's how it works, man.
It's all about twos. It's about twos.
Yeah,
it's
all about twos, man. It's about the rapport. So we're giving them a moment to break bread and to sit down and to understand one another.
And for Stan to tell Lucky that we came up with the idea and he should
exactly.
You know what, guys? Stan has no idea what's going on because literally nobody does except Stick.
Yeah.
And he's mostly making it up as he goes along.
So yeah, Lucky and Stan, you're welcome. We just
I think I'd like, maybe make a systems check at this point, which I'm going to need San's help because I need at least one. But we have fate points to go around to get the information we need from this transport before we send this back to Lucky sheepishly saying no harm, no foul.
Okay. I got a 3.
All right. Do you want to use all part of the plan?
Yeah.
Yeah, to make that a 5.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because that'll be more than enough to hack this company's system.
Yeah. All right. So now it's just a matter of, saying my stories overcome to Lucky, and then we'll contact Locke and maybe we can arrange for our share of the medical supplies and his way.
Right. And then Locke will be able to cut Lucky out of the equation.
Right.
Nice.
See, son, this was all part of my plan. That's how you do these things.
Yeah, your plan was way too complicated.
Oh, you're impressed. You're impressed.
She looks unimpressed.
She looks unimpressed. Hey, the thing is, the plan worked.
Yeah.
Just because it works doesn't mean it's a good plan.
I think that's all it means. I actually believe we could fly off into space with that argument happening.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So next time we'll have a reunion of both groups. And so we'll have our guest stars on for one last session before we wrap.
Oh, nice. Very good.
Cool.
That was a lot of fun. I'm sorry for at one point stepping in a little bit, but when I saw the story threads clumsily stringed together, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be it.
No, that's totally fine.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, that was fun.
Cool. Hey there, we hope you enjoyed this episode of Dungeon Not Included. If you did, please tell a friend and leave us a 5-star review and encouraging comments on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, or wherever you get your podcasts. It really does help spread the word for new shows like ours. You can follow the latest from the Dungeon Not Included crew on Twitter at DNI Crew, and over at Facebook at Dungeon Not Included, or at our home on the Non-Productive Network at Non-Productive.com/DNI Crew, where you can find articles, character sheets, and Patreon exclusives, as well as our latest episodes. Thanks!
This has been a non-productive media presentation. Executive producer, Frank Hablawi. This program and many others like it on the Non-Productive Network is distributed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial No Derivatives license. Please share it, but ask before trying to change it or sell it. For more information, visit Non-Productive.com.